Hello everybody and welcome back to the new VR news. As always, I am Mateo311 and this is your one channel for everything VR related. Today, we have some really interesting hardware to go over, including augmented reality military dogs, a $40 XR headset, Omni One is giving the Catwalk VR Treadmill some competition, plus we're making sure to cover all those new releases. Okay guys, let's not waste any more time and jump right into this. So first up, the Mario Kart inspired Dash Dash World is now available on the Oculus Quest and Rift platforms. Battle it out and race online with 8-person multiplayer, or just stick to the single player, which includes 100 missions. Dash Dash World features a huge level of customization, a nice variety in both tracks and weapons, and a great usage of motion controls. If you are looking for some Mario Kart action, this is the title for you, and if you're not interested in picking it up from the Oculus Store, it will be available next month on Steam, and there's also a PlayStation VR version coming out first quarter of next year. Now, if Dash Dash World isn't your speed, well, we have a special Halloween treat coming in the form of Blair Witch on the Oculus Quest. Now, this game originally released in August of 2019. It's a psychological horror based on the cinematic lore of the Blair Witch. You'll find yourself lost in these seemingly haunted woods with creatures stalking you from the shadows. And if that wasn't enough, you'll have to deal with hallucinations and flashbacks designed to push you over the edge. Experiencing this in VR is going to take the title to a whole new level, and let me know in the comments if you think I should live stream this. Speaking of live streams, you might have seen me playing a lot of Star Wars Squadrons in VR lately, but we just found out that only 15% of players have actually experienced this title in VR, which means basically 85% of people haven't really experienced this game. Now, I know some people are reporting performance issues for Star Wars Squadrons, specifically in VR, but personally that has not been my experience, nor the experience of many people I've spoken with. I've tested this title on 2 PCs, one running a GeForce 2080 Ti and the other a 1080 Ti. Now, I'm not experiencing anything that's diminishing the overall quality of the title at all, but I know others currently are, so I'm hoping whatever the cause of this issue is gets resolved quickly, because more people need to experience this game in VR. But if you want to move on to new releases, the temporal bending puzzle title Time Hacker will be available this week on October 16th. It's an early access release from the studio Joyway that's brought us multiple other VR titles, including most recently the Mirror's Edge inspired title Stride. Time Hacker has you facing off against armed thugs, with the only weapon at your disposal being the ability to bend time. So freeze time, rearrange the world, and watch chaos ensue. It looks like a more violent version of the title Time Stall, so that's definitely worth checking out. So last up, we have a little tease from the developers of the upcoming title Lo-Fi. So they might be developing a title called Agency, which would be a prequel to Lo-Fi, available on the Oculus Quest. Now, there's very little known about the title Agency, but Lo-Fi is a highly anticipated open-world, Blade Runner-inspired dystopian future title. Due to the graphical fidelity of Lo-Fi, it seems unlikely that they would be able to port it to the Oculus Quest. So this sounds similar to what Stress Level Zero had planned, a PC VR title that pushes the hardware to the max, and then an alternate title set in the same universe which would be released on the Oculus Quest. We haven't heard anything about that Boneworks project in quite some time, and maybe the additional power of the Oculus Quest 2 will eventually make those titles capable of running on a mobile platform. Okay, so we just have one more game-related story until we jump into some crazy hardware news. Coatsink, the studio that brought us Onward and is currently working on the upcoming Jurassic Park title, has been acquired by the publisher Thunderful. Now, this is the second recent VR game developer acquisition. The previous one was Vertigo Games from Koch Media. And again, I take this as a sign that more publishers are beginning to take VR seriously. I'm glad to see that Facebook isn't acquiring every single developer. And that's not any type of direct sentiment against Facebook. I just want to make sure some competition remains in the industry. Speaking of competition, it looks like the Catwalk VR Treadmill now has some. Virtuix is now producing their first consumer level VR treadmill, and it comes as a complete standalone package. This includes their sleek new treadmill and a mobile VR headset. Now, their marketing material features the Pico Neo 2, but they haven't determined if that's the headset they're going to move forward with. Obviously, the other and potentially better option is the Quest 2, but regardless of what headset they package the treadmill with, it needs to deliver a seemingly realistic running and walking experience. Now, the compact design is a huge upgrade from their previous models, allowing players to kneel and even jump, but it all comes down to that performance. Even if it delivers at the $2,000 price tag, I would only expect enthusiasts, or maybe even gamers with extremely limited play spaces, to pick this up. Now, if $2,000 is way out of your league, how about a $40 XR headset? A Kickstarter campaign is currently running for the all-new Zapbox, which is an adapter kit designed to turn your cell phone into a 6DoF XR headset. It features a halo strap, custom lenses, a camera adapter for your phone, and 2 analog control sticks. It's inspired by the original Google Cardboard, and does happen to support all Google Cardboard applications, but if you believe their Kickstarter campaign, this is also a major leap forward. The combination of custom lenses and camera adapter seamlessly blend the AR experience out to a wide field of view, while also preventing you from being able to see the edges of the phone. Zapbox also offers an array of AR software, and overall this seems like the cheapest way to check out some XR content. I'm intrigued by the overall project and will include a link to their Kickstarter below in case you want to check it out yourself. Okay guys, so our last and craziest story of the day is Uncle Sam looking to augment Fido. That's right, the US military wants to use augmented reality on their service dogs. Currently, service canines are used as scouts in potentially dangerous environments and are also used to locate explosives. Handlers usually need to remain in close proximity, signaling the animal with either hand gestures, verbal commands, or even laser pointers. But now they'll be able to remain at a further distance, see everything the animal sees, communicate over radio, and even provide the animal with visual cues via AR goggles. Luckily, these service animals are already used to wearing goggles, so it's not much of an adjustment for them. The hardware is currently in a prototype phase, and the existing version is tethered, but in the future, augmented reality military dogs may become the norm. I'm sure PETA is really happy about this. Okay everybody, that was today's new VR news. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and as always, I'll see you guys on next time.